Okay, so I wanted to go over the tool I've developed. Um, and this is a Matterport uh, plan that I want to get into Xactimate. And I've already pre-edited it in Matterport, which means, making sure the walls are correct, making sure door types are correct, and um, adding all the windows and stuff, um, which I think is easier to do in Matterport than it is in Xactimate because you can here. I'll just show you how you can edit the. No, that's not what I want to do. I'll show you how you can edit the doors and windows in Matterport so you can see. Um, so in here, you just come in here and you can here. I'll delete this and show you. Okay, so I want to add a window, so I click the window tool and I kind of just put it here. And then instead of having to go in and type and measure and type, I can sit here and I can, just say, yep, that's where it is on the wall. That's all I need to do. Okay, so I've done that, and I've gone through and added all the doors. Like there's a bunch of windows here. These are all windows in Matterport. Here's an opening. I didn't do that opening up there, but it won't let you do openings off the floor. And even on the second floor, I've gone through and you can see all the walls are in place. You've got doors where there's doors. And one thing is if it's got two lines, that's a door in Matterport. If it's got one line, that's an opening. And they don't show it here, but if you're looking at top view, a window has three lines. I don't know what that means or why they chose that to differentiate them, but that's how they do it. So I've processed this. It took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes to process this. But then it's ready for me to get into my tool to convert it. So I come to my tool. I just click the button up here to download a JSON, a file that contains that information. And you'll need this button installed on your computer. It's not hard to do, but it's something you'll have to do. Now, I drag it here, and as you can see, this is my tool that I developed. As you can see, I've got the floor plan on the bottom level, the top, the second floor. These red ones, what's going on here is Matterport doesn't always do a good job of detecting ceiling heights, especially for tall ones. And it's saying this room has windows in it or openings that are beyond the ceiling. The ceiling height on this room is obviously not right. It's telling it needs to be at least 17'9". I happen to know that ceiling is 20 feet tall, so I fixed that. This one needs to be at least 8'6", but I know it's 9. Pretty sure it's 9. We can go back and check just to make sure. It might be 10. Oh, that's right. I didn't scan in there because it was full. Nope, it's 9. Okay. Oh, back to the tool. All right. And this room is actually a stairs, which because Matterport doesn't do stairs, my tool doesn't do stairs in Xactimate. You'll have to do that in Xactimate. But I do have all the rooms. I did want to go ahead and make all the rooms as they are in would be if they were stairs, the shapes of them at least. And it needs to be at least 8'4". We'll go ahead and set that to 9 as well. All right. Now, I'm going to say that is 10 feet. Let's see if that's actually 14. It does show you the heights of the rooms on here, so you can see, you know what, that room is not 8 feet tall, so you can fix them here before getting into Xactimate. You can also fix it in Xactimate. Doesn't hurt anything to fix them there. Okay, what was I going to check? I was going to check this dining room. And it is 13 foot 10, so we'll call that. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. It's 13 foot 9. I need to do this so that it gives you feet and not foot as decimals. Okay, but all the rooms are red, or not. No rooms are red on either floor. So you go to this export SKX file, download the SKX file, and let me switch to my Xactimate. All right, so I'm going to come in here to our sketch. I'll get rid of that. You're going to come in here and load in a template. Select the new one from the list. And there it is. There's the sketch. Now, one thing I forgot to do in Matterport, and this is something you can do, but it doesn't matter. This is a problem with Matterport. See how it says other? Like, if you go through and name them in Matterport, it'll get those names over. But these others, it says, well, that's not really a name. And so it just gives them generic names, and you have to go through and change them. The other thing is you'll see, like, that's probably a 45-degree angle wall. Matterport is not great at like snapping to specific angles the way Xactimate is. So sometimes you have to go through and clean them up in Xactimate, but still, like, the amount of time I would have spent getting all of the doors, windows, room shapes into Xactimate, like, this definitely saved out. See, like, you can see all those windows were in that room were right there, are there. And you can go in and like customize them because these top ones were round or whatever. You can fix that in Xactimate if you want to. The other thing is, right now it doesn't do a great job of detecting how high the floor is, so you do need to go in there and, if you want it to be correct, you have to come in here and, come on. I don't know why you can't see it on the screen because it's a different window. I'm changing the floor height of the second level so that now it's in the right height. So that is my tool that I developed. Oh, you'll notice that some of these doors are marked in red in Xactimate. That's because Xactimate has requirements that uh, for like where doors can be positioned that Matterport doesn't quite have. So you kind of have to uh, you're going to have to come in. You're going to have to do some tweaks in Xactimate that to make it right. And again, like I said, that I don't do stairs. So like in this house, all these are stairs and that stairs. So you'd have to still do those stairs again, but um, still, I think that's a lot faster.